straight. Try to forget, but the thoughts, they seem to drown me instead. I've always wondered what it takes to fill this empty void inside. But now I've realized you were what I needed this whole time.
I just finished writing my notes in one math lecture and it is already 4:25 a.m. so I guess I won't be sleeping tonight. Maybe a nap later in the day, but like I said, just to give you a rundown for what the next 3 days will look like. I have an exam on math tomorrow, so that's why I've been watching lectures and taking down notes. But I also have a meeting in the afternoon for a group video assignment. Then I also have like a writing task due this Saturday. Then I have 3 subjects later this week that I have to catch up on readings because we need to read these texts and books for the discussion on like Thursday and Friday, I believe. But right now, I would be watching this movie that was assigned to us in this one class because we would be like doing a reaction essay about it that is due next week Monday. But I'm doing it now or watching it now, taking down notes or like having already an outline of ideas that they would want to put on the paper because I just think that I need a little bit of break from all the math that I've been doing. That'll be it.
I've been around, no one else has got me feeling this way.
Okay, so it's 2:54 a.m. Wednesday and I just did my lecture notes. If I can remember correctly, I finished like 3 lectures or discussions. So that's like roughly 4.5 hours of work, I believe. But I actually filled up like one whole notebook, so I had to get another one just to finish my notes because I honestly didn't realize how long the coverage of the exam would be, because if you're going to look at it, there's just like 6-7 main topics that will be on in the exam. But then if you flip through my notebook, there's just so many like subtopics and details and concepts that you had to know. So there's a bit of a lot going on for this 30-40 point exam. So right now I would be doing practice problems or answering exercise sheets to familiarize with myself more. And I just really think that it's like a really good practice for math, because math is not really about memorization and all that. It's like how you read, how you apply the concepts that you've learned in class. And I think it would take me a couple of hours at least. I may sleep at around 7 a.m. because I really wanted to sleep for at least like 3 hours to have like 2 REM cycles of sleep before I take the exam later, because I also have a class in the morning 10 a.m. to 12.
On Wednesday next week. Technically, that's your last day.
I'm starting to believe that you could need me. I built my walls and dug my ditches deeply. Letting someone in ain't always easy when I've been on my own so completely. Years went by with my house on fire and my tears couldn't put it out. Flames grew higher and I heard the choir. I was drowning in a drought. Baby, where have you been all my life? Loneliness cut like a knife. I bled and I've been waiting for you ever since. You stopped to kiss me even when we argue. I'm trying to memorize your every tattoo. You're worshiping my body like a statue. I never asked you, but were you sad too? Nights fly by with just you and I. Silent whispers mouth to mouth. Bandage scars that were on my heart. No, you never had a doubt. Baby, where have you been all my life? Loneliness cut like a knife. Oh, I bled and I've been waiting for you ever since.
So that would be my problem. And now, as we delve deeper into the more specific items of mental health, okay, we realize our strengths and we achieve our fullest potential with mental health.
All day so far. My name is 𝓗𝓮𝓻𝓻𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓸𝓀. IP address and keep your so ExpressVPN there. Whenever you hop onto your computer or your phone, through some just a little disclaimer. So I'm sure you're aware, but people are not always what they seem. Someone you may think is like super nice.
誰の前にいると思ってんだ。柱の前だぞ。